That's it right there, Gino.
What's up, YouTubers? It's CrownSpectro back here with another video for you guys, and today we're gonna be talking about Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. Alright, the real question is, will Assassin's Creed Ragnarok save the Assassin's Creed series? Because as we all have noticed over the past few years, Assassin's Creed games have not been in their top tier shape. Alright, honestly, Assassin's Creed's fallen off pretty badly. It was a point when Assassin's Creed games used to be really fun and had a great story and plot, but now it just seems lacking. Like honestly, I don't remember which one was the last one that came out, but I think it was Odyssey, I believe, which is the one like you could choose between you want to be the girl or the guy in the beginning. I think that's Odyssey. And I played that, and this just didn't have the same feeling as Assassin's Creed. Now you may be wondering, what feeling are you talking about? Like, I'm talking when you play the game and you start off, and I think what the last theme for the last Assassin's Creed game was like Romans or something like that, right? And you do this, you go around, you do the thing, you just don't feel the same. The story doesn't feel interesting. Honestly, the overall story just feels pretty boring. Same thing happened though. I can't say Origins. I didn't play Origins, but I played the I think Syndicate. Syndicate was alright. That was better than Odyssey in my opinion. I said the last good Assassin's Creed game that came out was probably Assassin's Creed Black Flag or Unity. Unity story may not been the best thing, but the multiplayer was something worthwhile to play inside it. So it was something new they were trying out. So I hold Unity pretty high, but not above Black Flag or Assassin's Creed 3 though. And you know, Assassin's Creed Ragnarok is supposed to be Vikings. I heard it's supposed to be like a theme. The theme of the entire game is supposed to be like Viking time. So don't get me wrong. I mean, I see where they're trying to go with doing Vikings and everything. But honestly, I'm not sure how much longer Ubisoft can continue to make Assassin's Creed games like this. Because honestly, I'm starting to lose where the story is really going. Like honestly, I don't even know what the entire plot is for Assassin's Creed is anymore. The Templars and then the Brotherhood, Assassins. At some point I was starting to get understanding of the story, but now I'm just completely lost about where this story is even going at this point. And I got pretty much lost out to Black Flag. I don't know where the story's at anymore. I don't know. You guys may know where the story's at. Maybe I'm just the only one lost. Maybe you got to play every game to understand. Who knows? But Assassin's Creed Ragnarok has got to be the game to save the Assassin's Creed series, because honestly, if this game fails, I feel like this may just be very well the true downfall of Assassin's Creed, and this may be a huge blow to Ubisoft. Now, I won't say this be the end of Ubisoft, because Ubisoft also has Watch Dogs Legion and all that, but then that's gonna release until like September. So and there's no release date for Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, so all we just know that that's what the game's gonna be called, and the theme of it is supposed to be Vikings. So and I'm assuming that game's probably still in development, and probably early development maybe, but I just feel like this game has to be the game to say the Assassin's Creed series, because honestly I lost hope in Assassin's Creed series overall so far, because honestly when I hear Assassin's Creed games I used to be really excited when they get announced at E3 or when the big gaming events, but now I hear Assassin's Creed game I'm kind of like it's like that's cool and everything, but I don't see myself playing that or buying this game, because it's just like Assassin's Creed just lost its flavor. It lost what made it Assassin's Creed. Something about it changed. And I can't exactly describe it, but I know it's something in this game, this entire franchise and series has changed. And it just doesn't give the same feeling. But I mean, maybe there's a lot of new fans coming along to the Assassin's Creed series, and they may like the way the new Assassin's Creed games are, and they may like how the gameplay is and how things are. But as far as I see myself going with Assassin's Creed games, I just don't see myself playing them as much anymore. Simply just due to the fact that Assassin's Creed games just don't get the same feel as Assassin's Creed 3 or Black Flag or the Brotherhood or. I say the last Assassin's Creed game that I honestly played all the way through was probably Unity, and that and a little bit of Syndicate, but not all the way through Syndicate. But like I said, I don't want to sit here and be the guy, to sit here and criticize the game or anything. I love this. I love the Assassin's Creed series, despite me how I feel about the latest games. I still love the series, It doesn't give it the same feel. There's other games that's out here that's being released and coming out that I much rather play at the time. So, but I hope that Ragnarok can indeed bring back the Assassin's Creed series and give it a flavor that it lost. Give it the one thing that Assassin's Creed needs. Give it that good story, that plot, that excitement, the story that makes you want to continue playing. Not the story when you're playing and like somewhere along the way you're just like, okay, well, you're doing this mission, you're doing that mission. Now you're kind of like, and this is kind of boring for a story. And, you don't want to get that feeling. You don't really get that feeling while you're playing the game. Especially not a new game. You don't want to get that feeling when you're playing a new game. You want to have that excitement. You want to know what's coming next. Most definitely want to keep you going. You want to hold that controller in your hand and keep playing non-stop. That's what you need. But Assassin's Creed Ragnarok though, yeah, honestly, I just feel like that this game, it has to be the one to save the series, or it's either gonna kill the series overall. Because Assassin's Creed, well, I shouldn't even say Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft is pretty much messing up the series overall. And it feels like it's going down. It's becoming worse and worse every time they make another Assassin's Creed game. That's just me personally. Maybe you guys may not feel that way. Maybe you feel like they're getting better, but I just feel like they're getting worse and worse. And like, something's got to give. I'm not sure entirely what it is. What Ubisoft needs to do to change to make the Assassin's Creed better, like they were before. But something has to give, and I don't know. But Ubisoft need to really work on that and check that out. But I really hope that Ragnarok can indeed bring back that good old Assassin's Creed 3 or Black Flag feel. Because if not, well, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Now, there's no doubt about it. When they announced this Ragnarok game, Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, no doubt people are going to buy this game. But you know what happens when you keep making bad games? Okay, a popular series like Assassin's Creed, and it had great games in the past, but now the games are not doing as well anymore. If you continue at this progress of, games of not being as good as they used to be, the fans are eventually going to start to notice those, changes, this pattern of the quality of the game declining more and more and more. And, that Assassin's Creed just may end up being one of those games where you hear about like, yeah, like Assassin's Creed 3 was really great, man, or Assassin's Creed Black Flag was a really great game, man. But honestly, I wouldn't play Odyssey or Syndicate, or I wouldn't play Origins. Those games are just not as good as the original games. Honestly, the series fell off pretty bad. Like, you just don't want to be the person, that tells somebody else who's never tried out a series, this stuff about the game. Like, you just don't want that to happen. Like, you want Assassin's Creed to remain a great game, and I hope it does. So you guys tell me what you think about Assassin's Creed Ragnarok, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.